Okay, in this quick video, we're going to have a look at the male anatomy and the functions of the different parts. You'd often see this asked in a question like draw and label the male reproductive system. There are two ways you can draw it. Some students prefer to draw a side-on diagram, some prefer to draw a forward-facing diagram. Just go with the one that you're most familiar with, probably the one that you've done in class, but do practice it because it does get asked from time to time. Also, make sure that you're familiar with the labeling or the naming of the different parts of the anatomy and giving the function for each. Okay, let's start at where sperm is produced and we'll move right through to where sperm leaves the body. So sperm is produced in the testes, and that's not their only role. It's also where the male hormone testosterone is produced. But the main function of the testes is sperm production. Now, sperm is a gamete. That's a fancy way of saying it's a sex cell. Now, gametes are always haploid, which means that they contain one set of chromosomes. So in the case of the human, there are 23 chromosomes in each sperm cell. The process of cell division used to make these haploid cells is meiosis. There are two testes and they are contained in a bag called the scrotum. Now, the scrotum's role is to keep the testes at slightly cooler temperature than normal body temperature, in this case 35 degrees. Remember, normal body temperature is 37 degrees, but meiosis, that process of cell division we talked about, works best at 35 degrees. Straight on top of the testes is the epididymis, and its role is it's where sperm are matured and stored. Leaving the epididymis is a pipe which runs right up over the bladder called the sperm duct. Now there's one on each side because remember there's two testes. So its job is to carry sperm from the epididymis to a pipe in the central part of the penis called the urethra. There are three glands that add seminal fluid into the sperm duct. Those glands are called the seminal vesicles, the prostate gland, and the Cowper's gland. Now my students always mix up the order of these, and a little trick I give them is think of it's the reverse alphabetical order. So S for seminal vesicles, P for prostate gland, and C for Cowper's gland. That's the alphabetical order, but backwards. That's a way of remembering. Now, what does seminal fluid do? It has a couple of jobs. One is it gives a medium in which the sperm can swim. Also, it's filled with a sugar called fructose, which allows the sperm cells to stay nourished in order to be motile or to have movement. Through the central part of the penis is a pipe called the urethra, and it carries the sperm through the penis. It also carries urine through the penis. Finally, the penis itself, its job is that it places sperm inside the female body.